All right, welcome to my first video. I'm going to put this on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that. I got a sneak peek, early release, TriggerTech's new Glock trigger. I've been using their stuff for a long time. Really like their AR triggers and their bolt gun triggers. A bunch of different options. So today we're going to talk about the new Glock trigger, and we're going to compare it to the Timneys, and we're going to shoot them side by side. I got a brand new ramjet to put on my backup 47. So we'll get going here. We'll have all that stuff changed out in a minute. All right, here we go. So I already cleared these. We're going to change this ramjet out, or we're going to put this ramjet on rather. So standard Glock takedown. Take that apart. Pop this out. This comes out. Most of you guys have seen these and you know what they're about. This is all in preparation for shooting this TriggerTech trigger. So these are pretty simple. 15 inch-pounds is all you got to have. Vortex makes a real nice little inch-pound torque wrench. Comes with all the bits. So we can shoot these side by side and give a pretty good comparison as to what they'll do. The other thing too I was going to point out today was I have all three of the Vortex red dots, the new ones, the Defender series. And you can see the size differences. I'm going to go get that compressor. I'll be right back. Well, that's how you do it right with these videos. You build up the anticipation and you get things going, and you make everybody wait for the good stuff so they don't just go 10 seconds into the video and leave. So this is the compressor. I just use the base one that it comes with. That's worked pretty good on my other gun that I've been shooting in competitions. And that's it. That's done. All right, so we'll see if I can get a quick side by side with all these. You can see the different sizes. This is the CCW. There is the ST, and there is the XL. You can kind of see the different sizes. I know they're dirty. Don't care. They're all the 5s, 5 MOA red dots. All right, so the Timney is in these two, and the TriggerTech is in this. And this is my primary competition gun. Well, the phone got overheated, so I had to move over to my trailer in the shade. Just gonna say, forgive me for the video quality and my voice and all that stuff. It's the first time I've ever done this. All I've got is my phone. I don't have anything professional. This is all impromptu camera setup. I promised TriggerTech I would do a review best I could. Never done it before. Have my hands on a lot of different stuff across the industry. You know, and some of you guys may figure out who I am, where I work. It doesn't matter. Just do me a favor, and, you know, if you know who I am and you're a friend of mine, don't out me. Anyway, my opinions are my own. So here we go. So here's the TriggerTech again. And you can see a couple of things right away compared to the Timney. It's got a wide base, wide face. The bottom doesn't have as hard of a sharp edge as some of the other ones that are out there. It doesn't have the safety built in. I would probably say, looking at them, that it's a little wider, but not much. You can maybe see that there. The primary thing that's different is the Timney has a full pull, so it's got a first position take up and then a full pull all the way back. This TriggerTech trigger, you can see there's a little shoe dimple there, whatever you want to call it, a detent. It stops. You got a little start of a take up, and then that's it. Very short travel. Additionally, the trigger reset spring is inside the body of the trigger down in here. I don't know how well you can see that, but the Timney's got it here that you can install, and it comes with different springs. Both of them do. The Timney has a little bit heavier reset. This one's got the light one in it. This was my primary comp trigger for all this season so far. This comes with different springs. It comes with a pin, tools. You can open the box and see what's still inside there. And so there's all the different springs it comes with, the pin and the set screw. There's a tool for it as well, so you can pop the pins out and stuff like that. Here's all the instructions. I followed the instructions to install it. I haven't changed anything. I took it right out of the box and put it in the gun. I will mess with all that stuff later and figure out which one I like the best, but for now, I just wanted to get this thing going. I've shot it some. I like it so far. Dry fired with it a lot. Big difference here too, this whole V block gets replaced along with the trigger bar and the trigger itself. In the Timneys, you just replace the internal part inside the Glock housing itself. Now, this one I did a stone job. I took some of the Arkansas stones we have and did a real light stone job just to kind of clean up all the surfaces. I didn't do that with the TriggerTech. The other primary difference is they send you a back plate, and you take the back plate out of the slide, the Glock back plate or whatever you have, and replace it with this arm in here that looks like it interacts with the sear. The other big difference is you have to take the tab off. Now again, you're going to follow all the instructions from TriggerTech. You're not going to follow these. This is not an instructional video. This is just like a first look. These are coming, and I'm going to tell you what I think. This tab gets removed, so you can see I cut it off here. And that's it. So I right now, I like them both. I don't have a preference yet. I'm going to shoot this one in competition. Haven't done that. I got a couple of competitions coming up in June, and I will be running it in those and give you some, but we're going to shoot it today too and kind of see if I can get better time. So that's why I wanted to have this one set up with the ramjet so that I could shoot basically the same gun, obviously a little different, and try to give an honest feedback and see if times get better or anything like that. So we'll go, you know, setup's not exactly the same, but I should be able to get a pretty good comparison. Draw, build, drill, 4 aces if I can. The reloads, I might just switch the. I'll just do the best I can. So we'll get these put back together. We'll get them shooting. All right, it's like 6.5 yards. Just gonna try to do a build drill. All right, I haven't warmed up, so we'll see how this goes. High. 2.24, it's slow. We'll do like 1.8. Let's try again. Charlie, 217, still a little slow. Yeah, I should have warmed up. All right, I'll try it again. 6.5 yards, let's see what we can do. 2.04. All right, trigger feels good, snappy, resets quick. 2.04 is, I mean, it's slow, but for me, it's not bad. I'm still pretty young at this. We'll do one more. Let's see what happens here. Grip hasn't been great. We'll try again. First shot was left. I think it was that left 0.16. Doing okay. I'm gonna switch guns. Try it again with the Timney. See what the difference is. From here a little angled, but idea is the same. So this is the other 47 with the Timney. Haven't done a stone job on this one. So this is a stock Timney. It was a stock TriggerTech. This is a brand new ramjet, so we'll see how it goes. It's a little tight. Short stroked it because I was used to a little bit shorter pull, but it's cleaner. It's tighter. You can see. I don't know what that it means. Maybe because I'm used to the trigger a little more. We'll do it again. 2.39 is a little slow. I did had a short stroke. A little wilder. Sped up a bit. 2.29, so 0.1 faster. One more time. A little wilder. 2.09. So I'm kind of running. It's about the same. I mean, what nice triggers. About 3 rounds left in there. So we'll do a 4 aces. We'll try it. See what I can do. We'll stay on that target. Let's watch. I got 2 Charlies I see from here. The other target I had looks like 1, 2, 1. Slow. 4 probably. 3.99. I'm used to that bigger magwell. Looked pretty good though. 2 Charlies on the whole paper, 4.08, so a little slower. I don't know what to say at this point. I think I've warmed up. Maybe I'm used to that trigger, that Timney. I've shot it quite a bit more. But I like the shorter stroke on the TriggerTech. I definitely like that better. I think it's a little bit lighter. I mean, that's really my assessment at this point is I could run either one, but I think with some more time on that TriggerTech, I'm going to like it better. I think it's probably about a pound lighter, if I remember correctly. Might have to look the stats up. I'll try to put it in the video, what they come out of the box at. But you can see the groups much better on the second one versus the first one. So I think I might go get that Glock 19, run that against my comp gun, and see what happens. So we'll give it a pause. We'll be right back. All right, we'll try the T19 now. Got the trigger that was in the Timney that was in the 47 before. Boy, that second target really is bothering me. But we'll chalk it up to being warmed up. So we'll run this. Brand new ramjet. Took the CCW off my rifle and put it on this. So let's see what happens. Short stroked it again. Also, the dot wasn't high enough. Felt pretty good. 2.7. That's really nice. That dot never goes away. It's always right in my vision as I'm looking at the target. 2.44. I know I was pushing that a little low. 2.04. They're really running all about the same time for me. Obviously, I'm not a GM. This is a plastic pistol, so it's light. But that ramjet really cuts down on the recoil quite a bit. We'll go back to that comp gun now that I've shot those two and warmed up. We'll pull this out. I hope these videos turn out, guys. I mean, it's the first one. I don't have anything to set up with. I don't really know what to do. I'll learn. This is just a preview video, so We're gonna stay on the same target because that's where the camera's pointed at, just to see if I can clean it up. I'm probably gonna aim at the bottom, so we'll see what we can do. A little low, a little left. 2.3. Let's try again. Center. That felt good. It looked good. It looks like the target's got a little tighter. Try for a head this time. Low. Felt like it was cleaner. 2.2. So I'm really not running any faster. I know that I'm not short stroking this. I've done a lot of dry fire with this in the last week, thanks to King George, and it's just every pull is there, every squeeze is there. I'm not the Timneys of both of them. I short stroked them. It's just a longer pull. I'd have to get used to it again. I'm not saying they're bad. I think the TriggerTech has a little more force reset. I could feel it in my finger. I could probably change that with one of the springs that they sent. So as far as this goes, I don't know what MSRP is going to be. I don't know if they're going to come out with different versions of it like they do with their rifle triggers. You know, they've got the different levels, the adaptable, the duty trigger, the diamonds. I have diamonds in both of my comp guns. All 4 of my lowers. I have diamonds in them. Fantastic. They're phenomenal. I would not tell you to not get one and then find one in the price range that you want and the weight. So you could use them for service rifle, you could use them for PCSL, 2-gun. I'm doing the Whiskey Hotel with a guy in Ohio. I'm doing a Ridge Racer match. I'm going to try to get in, I'm signed up for the Badger Trekker run. So there's a lot of like rifle stuff I'm doing, but this was a pistol trigger, and I'm doing a lot of 1-gun and 2-gun PCSL. So, you know, I wear this shirt because I'm working on it, guys, and I appreciate the support that everybody's given me. I had a few years there of some struggles and not a lot of leadership in my life. I've had to figure it out on my own. I'm coming around. So, you know, if you want to make fun of me, I'll help. I'll join in. I'll make fun of me too. As far as which one would I pick, I'm leaning towards the TriggerTech. The Timneys are smooth, and for the price you can get them for, man, they're fantastic. These TriggerTechs coming out though, I don't know if they're going to be a game changer, but they're definitely going to be the top. They're going to be a top tier trigger. I haven't shot the Glock competition triggers. I have shot modified Glock triggers. I don't know what to say as far as that stuff goes. I can't compare to those. But if you were looking at getting a new trigger when these come out, I'd seriously consider it. Out of the box, very easy to install, really easy to adjust. I mean, there's one adjustment screw in the top. You turn up and down however you want. I think the only thing I don't like is the fact that there's no safety shoe, but that doesn't seem to matter. People that put them in stupid holsters seem to have the problem whether that safety shoe's in there or not. So this is probably not a duty trigger. This is probably like what we're doing. USPSA, PCSL, 2-gun. So I'm going to sign off. We'll leave it there. I would try it. If you're on the fence about getting something and you think you might want one, I'd pick one up when they come out. I wouldn't tell you not to buy a Timney. So good luck. Be good. Just real quick, I just shot 6 more just for the hell of it, and it was 1.99. So best one I did today. Warmed up pretty good. I'll probably do a couple more. I'll just record. I probably won't talk much. .216. Probably would have been about 2. All right, we do 4 aces on this one. 3.60. 3.42. Those doubles sounded better. shot. 3.76. Right, that's it. It's not fair to do it against the other one because I have the mag well on it. Not that it should matter, but they all shoot nice with those ramjets, man.